morning, students. Today we will discuss about class 8 general knowledge chapter 42 to 45. In this video lecture we will see explanation and questions answer of the chapter 42 to 45. Students, we will start our first chapter 42. So keep attention and listen me carefully. Chapter number 42, New Age Abbreviations. In this chapter we will discuss some short name and its full form. There are 10 short forms, abbreviations are given here, and we will see its full form. Number 1, in health and safety, what does COSHH stands for? In short, in this COSHH, we will see its full form. So C stands for control, O stands for op, S stands for substances, H stands for hazards, and second H stands for health. So in short, its full form: control of substances, hazardous to health. Number 2, in photography, what does GIF stands for? Students, you see these words in your smartphone many times. Whenever any pic you see in your smartphone and its name, whenever you check, then this GIF word is given. What is this GIF stands for? So G stands for graphic, I stands for interchange, and F stands for format. So its full form: graphic interchange format. Number 3, in traveling, what does ETA stands for? So E stands for estimated, T for time, and A for arrival. Estimated time of arrival. Number 4, in technology, what does WAN stands for? You know very well what is a WAN. W stands for wide, A stands for area, and N stands for network, means wide area network. Number 5, in medicine, what does TENS stand for? So in medicine, TENS stands for: T stands for transcutaneous, E stands for electrical, N stands for nerve, and S stands for simulations, means transcutaneous, electrical, nerve simulations. Number 6, what does 3D stands for? You know about this abbreviation 3D very well. 3 stands for 3 and D stands for dimensional, means 3-dimensional. Number 7, in military, what does BIM stands for? So B stands for ballistic, I stands for intercept, and M stands for missile. means ballistic intercept missile. Number 8, in business, what does CEO stands for? CEO. C stands for chief, E stands for executive, and O for officer, means chief executive officer. In nautical term, what does ARPA stands for? A stands for automatic, R stands for radar, P stands for plotting, and A stands for aid, means automatic radar plotting aid. In banking field, what does CHAPS stands for? So CHAPS stands for clearing house automated payment system. Again, clearing house automated payment system. So students, these are some abbreviations and their full forms you have to keep remember. Now we will see chapter number 43, Global Indians. Global Indians means very well known Indian person. So look at the pictures given below. Those Indians who had made India proud to their representative fields. First, he was born as Krishna Banji. He is an English actor. He is known for his role as Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi in the film Gandhi. For this, he won the Oscar Award for Best Actor. So, he is the person. The name of this English actor is Ben Kingsley. Again, Ben Kingsley. Number 2, she is an English film director of Punjabi Sikh Kenyan Asian origin. She is best known for her hit film Baji on the Beach, Bend It Like Beckham and Bride and Prejudice. Her most recent project is It's a Wonderful Afterlife. She is Gurinder Chadda. Number 3, he was born as Kamaljit Singh Jyoti. He is a British singer and songwriter. Jai Sen. Jai Sen. She was born as Taran Dehlian in Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh, India. She is a British Indian rapper, hip hop singer, playback singer, and an actress in Bollywood. She is hardcore. Again, she was born as Taran Kaur Dehlan in Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh, India. She is a British Indian rapper, hip hop singer, playback singer, and an actress in Bollywood. She is hardcore. Number 5, he won a Nobel Prize in Medicine in 1968 for his interpretations of the genetics code and its function in protein synthesis. He is a well known Indian scientist, Hargobind Khorana. Number 6, he is a famous tennis player, an Indian American film producer, chairman and CEO of Hyde Park Entertainment. He is appointed as the first Goodwill Ambassador of United Nations in India and for the sustainable development goals. He is Ashok Amritraj. So they are some global Indians. They are proud for India in their own fields. Now, in chapter number 44, we will see about Indian environmentalist. Students, these persons done something for environment, so they are famous. We will see one by one about them. Number one, first, you can see picture. He started Save the Tiger campaign. He has been striving to initiate this campaign for 30 years. He set up the Ranthambore Foundation in 1988 to inculcate peace between human beings and tiger and forest. In short, he is the person who started campaign for Save the Tiger. He is Valmik Thapar. Number two, he initiated the Clean Ganga mission, which earned him appreciation. He is also recognized as one of the 7 heroes of this planet by Time magazine. He is a well known. He is a recognized as one of the 7 heroes of the planet by Time magazine, and he initiated the Clean Ganga mission. Professor Veerbhadra Misra. Number 3, he is a lawyer and began his battle to save the Taj Mahal in 1984, which was losing its shine and charm due to air pollution. Because of air pollution, Taj Mahal loses its shine and charm. So he started his battle to save the Taj Mahal. And in 1994, he succeeded in moving the industries to safe distances. Mahesh Chandra Mehta. Number 4, he founded India's leading solar technology firm, Selco, which has given light to more than 120,000 homes in India. He won the Raman Magnesia Awards for Immigrant Leadership in 2011. Because of this person, over 120,000 homes gets electricity. Harish Hande is Harish Hande. And now we will discuss about our last chapter of this video lecture, peaceful energy. Students, in your science book, in your essay book, sometimes you learned about energy. There are 2 types of energy: renewable energy, non-renewable energy. Here in this lesson we also learn about renewable means peaceful energy. Only some question answers are given here. Number 1, in short, in this chapter, biogas or biofuels, about biogas and biofuels informations are given through the medium of question answer. Okay, number 1, first, which of the following cannot be used in biogas generator? Which of the following is not used in biogas generator? Number 1, option A, manure, B, organic waste, C, compost, and C, garbage, and D, metal. So you very well know about what is not used in biogas generator. Simple, that is, metal is not used in biogas generator. Number 2, which gases are found in biogas? Carbon dioxide is the only gas. Methane is the only gas. Carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, and methane. and none of the above. So, you know that in biogas, carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, and methane included. Number three, which of the following is not a use of biogas? Heating, cooking, cleaning, and generating electricity. So, cleaning is the not use of biogas. Which gas is the main constituent of biogas? First, in second questions, we saw that there is a carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, and methane is included in biogas. But which is the main constituent? So methane is the main constituent. Number five, which are the three main sources of biogas? Which are the three main sources of biogas? Number A, garbage gas, animal gas, fun gas. Number two, landfill gas, swamp gas, biogas. And number C, water gas, food gas, power gas. And D, there is only one source of gas. So, correct answer of these questions, landfill gas, swamp gas, and biogas. Now, filling the blanks using the clues given in the help box. Number one, biomass. Biomass means animals or dash materials such as dash or sugarcane. So, biomass means animal or plant materials such as wood or sugarcane. Number two, we can also produce dash for vehicles from biomass. So we can also produce biofuels for vehicle from biomass. Number three, it is a renewable sources of dash. It is a renewable sources of energy. However, it causes dash by releasing dash when burned. However, it causes pollution by releasing carbon dioxide when burned. Okay, students. So, I hope that you have understood all the lessons very well. And if you have any confusion, any doubt, then you can inform me. Thanks.